Jesus, no offense.
So that's the trouble with you Americans.
So I try to balance how we respond to this message with the evidence behind the message itself. And it's very challenging because some people want just the facts and other people want to know my thoughts about how they can handle this information.
You expect nothing bad ever to happen when the rest of the world expect only bad to happen, and they are not disappointed.
What
It's ridiculous.
It is about finding new technologies. It is about changing your everyday life.
That is all true. However, I mean, I've read accounts from scientists who've said, we're not going to have children.
We have been so goddamned infantilized as an entire culture that I don't think I think that all people can do is look to a major media outlet and ask, what should I do? What should I do?
People, president, politicians, and potentially even the IPCC can impact the process. People can impact the problem.
And I think it's bizarre because most academics are self-proclaimed liberals or progressives.
I happen to know that you were high at my mother-in-law's wake.
Who claim that the monetary system is one of the problems we have.
You were talking nonstop for 20 minutes, nothing but gibberish.
My mother's wake.
It really speaks to the intellectual honesty or lack thereof.
The disconnect there with the enormous privilege enjoyed by academics, and I was one. I know what I'm talking about here. You make pretty good money. You get paid to go think.
The reality is...
Paul, you want to read your statement?
I don't write nothing down, so I'll keep this short and sweet.
That's it, and it is pretty scandalous. What you often get out of the scientists is say, none of us knew that this was going to happen.
You're weak, you're out of control, and you become an embarrassment to yourself and everybody else.
Oh, listen to you. Guys, whoa. We said non-judgmental.
Fuck that.
It's not true. What they mean is, I didn't know this was going to happen because I do modelling and I don't look at data.
Ignore those who do go there, the expeditionary scientists like yourself and Dr. Shakova, and because we can't put it in our models.
We all need to eat, and we all need a roof over our heads. And so for most of us, that means we have to have some money coming in somehow.
Let him take his medicine.
Seriously, Paul, you want to talk about fucking up?
Watch it, Chrissy.
Why?
But what they say is none of us knew. They try to pull me and other observational scientists into that to say, none of us knew.
Our identities tend to be wrapped up in the work we do. Mm-hmm. And so you see it in any social gathering in the United States. You go to a party, somebody says, you introduce yourself, and first question is, what do you do? And by that, the person means, how do you make money? What kind of work do you do? Mm-hmm. And so, at least in this society, our identity is wrapped up in how we make money to get through the day. So I agree with Paul and Ann Ehrlich in their book, One with Nineveh, in the United States at least, and by extension to several other countries as well. We have capitalism for the poor, socialism for the rich.
Fucking every slut you got working in the place when you got a wife and kids at home? Guys, whoa.
Christopher!
Oh, you, Paulie? Yeah, remember last winter in the woods with the Russian guy?
Christopher, I'm fucking warning you.
There he goes, Mr. Type A personality.
And so, it's tough. It's tough to be a thinking human being.
We are here to talk about you killing yourself with drugs, not my fucking personality. That's right. I'm gonna kill myself? The way you fucking you're gonna have a heart attack by the time you're 50.
Oh,
sit down.
You're talking to the boss here.
Good, maybe someone will smack some goddamn sense into him.
Great, my own mother. Fuck you, you fucking whore.
What I'm trying to establish is your response to sadness is usually rage, not humor.
Well, you two don't have to...
Guys, please, come on.
We're not going to have children because we're just not going to bring kids into such a hopeless world.
It's somewhat of a cliche, but talking to my son when he's in high school and he asks me, are we gonna fix this? Is this gonna get better? And on my bad days, I'm like, well, I don't know.
Still, I gotta be the sad clown.
Right, because I think that's...
Can't take away all his hope.
No, well, and I'm not there.
Yeah.
The uncertainty of the future, I think, is really important for hope. And so, but on those bad days, because what he's asking, I think, when he says, are we going to fix this, is there not hope left, but is there agency left? Are there things that individuals and communities can still do?
So we'll base it on the models.
And a brave front.
I've heard you describe yourself this way.
I would encourage, as Kevin has done, I would encourage people to live with urgency, to complete relationships, to live as if the day is here. Because soon the day will be here when there are no more days for any of us.
And this is what we're talking about, this empowering action.
Fuck, I don't know where this is coming from.
You mentioned you've put on a little weight lately.
If we just are kicking it around and thinking about it and not doing anything about it, the anxiety sits there.
We're not 5-year-olds. Treat us like adults. And furthermore, there's abundant evidence now indicating that going vegan, even if we all went back 70 years and went vegan then, it's still not going to save anything, certainly not including us.
Let's get back to Pio-Mai.
And I want to underscore again that any time we are out talking to the public, any of us, or with our friends and relatives, the issue is, what do we want to communicate? And one of the things that is so important is that we want to go from being bystanders, watching what's happening, to upstanders.
It's sad that you've lost something that you love. That being said, it is a horse.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
The only other time you've become this emotional in here.
Yes. And it's a self-reinforcing feedback, which I've drawn attention to a lot of them, and other people have drawn attention to them. But IPC seems to not like self-reinforcing feedbacks because they're things that literally blow up in their faces.
You haven't grieved in this way for people.
Can't I just be sad for a horse without some touchy-feely Freudian shit component to it?
And lots of people did know, and lots of people predicted it, and lots of people warned about it. Question of these feedbacks, which really you can call self-reinforcing feedbacks. It's where something new happens.
I know it's fucking ridiculous, but I feel like the Reverend Rodney King Jr., you know? Why can't we all just get along?
What's ridiculous about it?
Come on. Don't jerk me off. This is me you're talking to.
A life of enormous privilege. And the greatest mistake in my life was walking away from that.
It kills me just to say it, because
basic complacency, when you need a mentality of dire panic warning to say, look.
You've caused much suffering yourself, haven't you?
The consequences that ensued were essentially all undesirable. Well, that's the cost of so-called freedom. So that comes with some risk.
This 9/11 shit, I don't know. You know, the shit that's going on everywhere. It's like some fucking asshole stuck in the whole human race.
Anthony, do any of your associates think about any of this?
To those people who throw up their hands in defeat and say there's just nothing we can do, denialism, it helps us.
My wife prays to God. What kind of God does this shit?
You got only one option. A dog you love catches rabies. You put it out of its misery, Anthony.
Solo.
To say, look.
And, hope that we can solve that part of the crisis along with all the other parts of the crisis.
One last quick question. We only have about a minute.
We can't, we've got to do things really seriously, desperately. But
radical departure. We need a radical departure.
But they don't go into the magnitude of the reduction that's going to be needed. I mean, they say, well, we will have to have CO2 removal from the atmosphere, but they don't. What they ought to be doing is going into how much CO2 removal per year is going to be needed to keep the warming down to 1.5. And that number is very large. It's at least 20 billion tons. I mean, it's about 40 or 50% of what our present emissions are.
You know, it's civilization that brings us to the brink.
Reminds me of people's feet.
And that's always been a bugbear because IPCC has always ignored
I
it.
think that you should live where you want to live.
They can treat this shit nowadays.
Me with the competency hearings, you with the head shrinkers. This one in rehab now.
Based on what you love to do and what you do well. You know, if that means you have 1 year left in your life or 10 years left in your life, for me at least, I want the days I have left to be lived fully with gratitude rather than seeking an extra week or month or year or 5 years by moving someplace else where I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, I think one of the worst mistakes I ever made was leaving a job I love to try to extend the life of me and a small group of people, family members mostly. And that didn't pan out. And it didn't pan out because I was doing something that I didn't love anymore. And I loved what I was doing before.
No, please, stop! God damn you!
And I basically had to learn how to work through that. It was like kind of like a life or death process for me because it can be a deadly toxic condition if you don't know what it's all about.
You go! We pay money! Non te preocupa!
What are you driving at?
Just watch your intake of sugar and sugar substitutes.